Alrighty, mic test please, guys. How is everyone? Good. Alright guys, g'day Mr. O. Quick recap on yesterday and we'll move on. Yesterday was the Wednesday the 16th of May. We had a pound trade on overnight that did very, very well off the mid-band. A nice sell pattern, hammer candle, engulfing, call it whatever you want. It was just a nice trigger candle. Took out T1 relatively quickly, and not long after took out T2. I think it was a total of about, if you're into the pips, about 180 odd pips, 185 pips, which translates into 1.5 unit trade. A full limit out, so that was very nice. It's a little bit sideways now. We've definitely got the best out of that move. I mean, if you can get, that's the run. And we got this much. We got that chunk there. That's pretty good. You're never going to get the whole lot. You don't need to get the whole lot. So the pound dollar, and last night we took a 1 hour Euro Aussie. We shorted the Euro Aussie off the outer band here. We had a large, same thing, a large engulfing / hammer candle we used for a trigger. We tagged ourselves in. It got to T1 down here. So that means we locked in 0.5 of a unit. Plus 0.5 a unit. It then came back and took us out at break even. Okay, so the remaining position was taken out. The stop was moved to break even, therefore it was no loss on that second half of our trade. If you held on, if you didn't have a break even mechanism, you'd be back into profit here, but that's the way we trade it. So 2 units out of those 2 trades, which is nice. And we were in the CAD yen. Sorry, Aussie yen. Wrong one. The Aussie yen we took last night also on a confirmed hanging man. There was a little bit of divergence, and then when I woke up this morning, there was a double bottom confirmed here, divergence confirmed. It was confirmed by this morning star pattern. Okay, that was a bullish signal in itself, but with divergence, actually double divergence, that it's the neat double bottoms that you've got to worry about. Stair stepping, not as much, not too bad, but when it double bottoms with divergence, okay, that's a pretty good sign that you may want to jump out, get out of a position, or at least try and minimise some of the risk. I chose to get out. I got out for about minus 10 pips. It was about 0.15 or 16 units. So just a tiny loss. If you stayed awake, you would have got a green arrow last night to get out. You would have taken a little bit more of a loss, but still a definite exit. This morning it came down and tagged our entry here. If you had been patient, as soon as this candle closed, I exited. So I gained a little bit by waiting. Like the stop reduced from, probably reduced by 50% of the loss. Now there's no way that I'd like to be short in this thing. It's starting to rally slightly. You've got some separation in the band, so certainly it was a good exit. Even if it rolls over in shorts now, it was still a good exit. So all up, we've out of those 3 trades, we netted about plus 1.8, I think, units, that's nothing wrong with that.